Warning, this review is not for children, and while I would never, ever endorse the use of alcohol or any drugs use of any kind, it will have bad language, bad humor, bad puns, bad influences, bad references, in really bad fashion. You have been warned.
It is quite an achievement for a comedy show to run for 10 years. 10 seasons is a lot of content to put out in every way. And while some shows fall off by then, somehow some just keep dragging on and some shows just never make it that far. Other shows manage to thrive, taking old jokes and just building and improving on them season after season until they reach a decade of laughs. Recently, Trailer Park Boys joined this prestigious group of shows, and to honor that, here's my 10 best bits back for season 10 of Trailer Park Boys, a long name to honor the Trailer Park Boys style. These are things that have made us love the show from the beginning, and that the crew makes sure to keep new and interesting and always funny, no matter where it takes them, no matter how extreme. Trailer Park Boys is a wild show that blurs the lines between scripted show and reality TV because it is shot in the style of The Office, by a company called SwearNet, who instead of documenting people doing their jobs, document the life of the people at Sunnyvale Trailer Park, mostly focusing on the three amigos, Ricky, Julian, and Bubbles, in all their misadventures. And over these 10 years, we have really seen a good amount of shenanigans, resulting in 10 seasons, 3 or so movies, a podcast channel, a couple holiday specials, and a whole website that they've launched. With all kinds of original content, these guys are absolute hardos. These guys love what they do. But for those who have seen the newest season, this will be mostly a review, while if you haven't, I will be using a few jokes from the newest season, but I will keep them to a minimum. So light spoilers ahead if you want it to be fresh, which I do suggest, but this will mostly just be a peek at what's to come, a trailer of sorts. Never watched Trailer Park Boys? Well, it's worth it. Funny short episodes that you'll fly through if you like what I'm gonna show you. So strap in, this is gonna get weird.
10 best bits back for season 10 of Trailer Park Boys. Number 1, Randy's gut.
The first one really speaks for itself, but it is a staple of the show. As disgusting and also as beautiful as Randy's gut is, it is the sun to the orbit of the Trailer Park Boys universe. In this season, we get one of the most uncomfy moments that I still can't keep my cool during.
Mr. Lee, I was so afraid and felt so helpless.
Oh, Randy, let me use some of this wonderful healing cream. Oh, look, that'll take away some of the bruising. And so, oh, Randy, Fandy for Fanders. Oh, Randy. Oh. Feel good, bud?
Number 2, high fives.
Since the departure of Corey's best friend Trevor from the show, he has been looking for an unanswered high five on his own for a while. Jacob never really living up to the best friend role and branching off doing other things. In this season, we see Corey finally kind of giving up. I love this moment and just thought it was kind of easy to miss. But it is cool to see them actually work on his character a little more this season.
Number 3, breaking down the boundaries.
Randy being one of them, there are many unique characters in this show with their own stories, their own goals, dreams, and sexual orientations, as there would be in any big group of people, especially living so close together. Some characters are gay, some are lesbian, some are bisexual, and some people just kind of bang everybody. There are cross-dressers, cavemen, and one of them in particular is a black man in a white man's body. Hilarious. No, really. That might sound like it's too much at first, but just wait till you see him in action. That is the beauty of the show, really. No matter what their hang-up is, their kink, their addiction, their disease, every character is just as extreme as the next, until the lines are blurred between which characters really are the extreme ones. In between that and the horribly crude humor of this show, there is no boundary they won't cross. And they don't this season. In this season, we deal with real problems like bullying and dads who keep trying to make you spit when you're trying to focus on schoolwork.
Number 4, Rickyisms.
Now, Ricky is a perplexing character, and after 10 seasons, the way his brain works really is sort of still an enigma. A drug-filled, instinct-based, animalistic, grade 11, man sort of Canadian brain. I don't really understand it. But this season, with all his faults, trip-ups, and fuck-ups, we get plenty of his Rickyisms, because no one knows how hard the English language is better than Ricky.
On a scale of 1 or 10.
Ricky?
You look like Leo DiCaprio, man. That movie you did. Fucking Nightmare on Wolf Street. Look at your hair.
That was a fucking Good movie. He was cool in that movie. Fuck.
Are you a vegetarian now? Pizza has fucking meat. That's what makes a pizza.
I'm allergic to green peppers.
That doesn't even make fucking sense.
Number 5, Julian's Rum and Coke.
The truest Olympian of the show, Julian, through all 10 seasons, is rarely seen without his classic rum and coke. And watching him glide around to protect his glass is always funny.
Life is fucking good.
Big team, and they need some really big rings. They need some really nice things. Better be coming with no strings. Better be coming with no strings. We need some really nice things.
Number 6, J-Rock's new gimmick.
J-Rock is one of the characters that kind of helps to break down boundaries, seeing as he's the black man in a white man's body. But this season, he decided he would try to be a brown man to earn himself some love. Those are his words, not mine. Bringing himself the new dialect with a Mexican accent just to impress a woman. And we know new dialects are what Jamie excels at. Seriously, everything that he says is funny.
Put a ring on him. Do you know what I'm saying to your face?
Why are you talking so weird,
Why are you
J-Rock?
talking so weird, Randy?
I'm not talking weird.
Open the gate so I can see my son.
What are you saying?
Open the gate!
The gate.
Open the gate,
Okay.
motherfucker!
Thanks for the burrito.
Small brain breaks too much. Enjoy sloppy joes from time to time, but you will not disrespect your mother to her face. Stay for her taquitos, they are wonderful.
Number 7, Ricky dealing with the police.
The best part of Trailer Park Boys is when everything is on the line. The cops are about to haul the crew to jail, but Ricky, with all his problems with English, finds a way to smooth talk them out of trouble in the funniest of ways.
Split up, pretend you're looking for my dog.
And there are some truly shining moments this
Down
season.
there, right here. Guys you want her out back. They ran into the woods with a bunch of stuff from that fucking house there. Donnie Treverson, looking for my dog, heard the alarm, just came over to check it out. People here helping me look. Boys, did you find anything? Any luck? It's not over here. Oh yeah, there we go, see?
No, don't see him in the bushes or anywhere.
Oh, what kind of dog is it? Actually, he's a rare golden Chinese husky doodle retriever. He's the only one in the North of the Americas, to be honest.
Number 8, Bubbles the Genius.
Bubbles is the example of don't judge a book by its cover. A simple man who loves kitties and collects lost carts for a living. Like a simple man does. Not only is he the smartest man in the whole park, pulling complicated arithmetic right out of his head, he's also a musical genius, which we get to hear plenty of from Bubbles and the Shit Rockers and plenty of his solo stuff as well.
Number 9, Drunk Old Leahy.
No matter what in Sunnyvale, there is always one thing you can count on, and that is that Jim Leahy is a drunk bastard, and he always will be. Leahy being drunk will never not be funny, because this man's performance will never not be top-notch. He always pushes it to the limit to such an extreme way that you can never predict. I can't explain how realistic this character is, but no one chugs like this man. And though he has a serious problem, this season he finds a way of dealing with it.
Guess what? I'm on top of the liquor. I am the monkey in charge of the bananas. I just take a little blow, and it tells me when it's time for a little top-up. I'm sober enough to know what I'm doing, and I'm drunk enough to really enjoy doing it. Oh!
And that story is so funny to watch unfold, especially when Colonel Leslie Dancer gets involved again. Jim Leahy always makes this show worth it, and he does it again this season.
Number 10, the best damn friendship of all time.
Through everything in this show, through all the heists, the jobs, the fights, the crazy liquor cheeseburger parties, these characters have really grown through the years. The residents of the park have known each other their whole lives, so in a way, they're all kind of stuck together. And these three guys, along with everyone else in the park in the way, but especially these three, have such a tight bond. A brotherhood that survives jail, death, and real loss sometimes. In this season, while giving us plenty of drama between characters, plenty of story to go back and forth, we are reminded that this friendship is still as strong as ever, and that's what really makes this show great.
Honorary mentions.
The awesome cameos in this season. Snoop Dogg was wicked fun. His rap was really fun to watch with Bubbles. Tom Arnold played a hilarious part, and while Doug Benson is usually just there, he had a moment that really made me laugh. Trailer Park Boys isn't a show I would recommend for the fragile-hearted, or the overly mature, or the easily triggered.
Do you like to party?
But it's one of the comfiest shows I know because of how it consistently goes out of its way to make you uncomfy. And you can always count on that. You never know what's going to happen at the trailer park. If this show seems interesting to you, I implore you to check it out. It really has a spot in my heart. I finished this new season in one day. And not only will I continue to watch anything they put out, movies, special, occasional podcasts, they're worth rewatches too. Check out Trailer Park Boys. Or you can check out my other Chomp Down reviews, but you know, that's just kind of a mood sort of thing. If you want more of those reviews, I've got plenty. Plenty of superhero reviews, other movie reviews, new show reviews, trailer reviews, stuff. Check them out. Thank you very much for watching. In Trailer Park Boys, I wish you many more seasons to come.